everyone, welcome to DecoArt's Facebook Live. Sorry about that, we had technical difficulties. But anyhow, here we are. We're going to be talking all about our designer finishes. And I'm going to go over just two at a time to keep it nice and simple. Over here we have the really pretty Salt Wash Beach. And all of these designer finishes come in these kits with everything you need to create these looks. I also love that it has instructions on the back. That makes it very easy for you to use and to completely transform, everyday surfaces. We're going to start with this really pretty rusted metal look. I already got this started, so sorry about that. I'm going to kind of go through the steps here and go backwards. What I did first is use the tin in the Extreme Sheen, which again comes in that rusted metal kit, and I painted the entire surface with the tin and let it dry. After that, I mixed equal parts texture sand medium with Georgia clay, which of course come in the kit. Just mix them together and randomly brush them. I'm going to go over the parts that I already did just so you could see. Just randomly brush them. You don't want to cover the entire area because it's supposed to look like real rust. And then I like to just blend it. And that's it for step 1 and step 2. Here we have one that's already completely dry, and we're going to move on to the next step. You're going to take Americana and Asphaltum and saturate your brush with quite a bit of water. As you can see, this looks a little bit too bright to be actual rust, so this final step really pulls it together. And you can see how watery that is. And you're just going to go over it, and you'll see how it nicely starts to dull that down. And I'll show you what that looks like once it dries. Here's this little treasure box, and as you can see, it's wood, and it looks like real rusted metal, like it's been sitting on the bottom of the ocean floor for a very long time. And I'm just going to turn it over. This part does have the first steps, so we're going to go ahead and do that last step. And as you could see, it's bringing it all together, and it's dulling down that rust color, making it look more authentic. And that's it for the rusted metal. We're going to move on to the really pretty beach one here, which is called Salt Wash Beach. And that's a very popular look. Oh, I also wanted to mention what we're going to be giving away on Monday is this really cute apron. Well, not this one. You'll get a brand new one. Mine has paint all over it. All you have to do is leave a comment. Let us know which designer finish is your favorite, or maybe what you would like to create with our designer finishes. Good luck to everyone. And if you're watching us on replay, go ahead and still comment. Again, the winner will be announced on Monday. So this is the next one. And what you do is you start with applying the Vintage Effects wash in white. Now I'm not actually going to do this part because, it's easy. You just simply apply it and let it dry. Your next step is going to be to take Americana in the Bahama Blue, and you're going to mix that with the texture sand medium, just like we did with that rusted metal look. And you want to mix about equal parts. It doesn't have to be very precise. And this gives it a really nice texture, which I think makes the finish look, very authentic. And you can use use any type of a flat brush. I think chip brushes work really well too. And you're just going to lightly apply that. You want to make sure that you leave some of that base white showing through. So there you have step 1 and step 2. And of course you want to let it dry in between steps. On this frame, it's already dry. We have step 1 and step 2. So now you're going to use the Vintage Effects wash and the same type of a brush and just lightly brush right over that. And as you can see, this is quite a bit deeper than that Bahama blue. Now the look we're going for, if you can just pan right over here, is this. As you can see, this one is a lot deeper and it still looks a little bit harsh. So there's one final step that's going to bring it together. This one here is already dry. And we're going to go back to the Vintage Effects wash in white. Sorry, I thought I had one out.
Oh, sorry over there.
Oh, I do have one out. Thank you.
So many paint bottles.
I know. And the Vintage Effects wash is really nice because it has a little bit of transparency. And what it's going to do is just soften this look. So again, I'm using a chip brush, but you can use any flat brush. You just want to make sure to apply it nice and light, not too heavy. And you're going to see this is just going to soften that look. And you can see that that transparency allows the colors to show through nicely. And I think this would look really cute if, you know, once it's completely dry, if you glued some seashells, I think that would be adorable. So that's it. You can see how simple that is. Another thing you may want to consider is mixing and matching some of these finishes. For example, here we have, I'll move the rusted metal to this side. Here we have a collection of the Salt Wash Beach with the oxidized tin. And I just think that those two look very, very nice together. And over here, we have the super popular Farmhouse look. Let me move that so you can see it. And I think that the Farmhouse designer finishes looks really pretty with the rusted metal. I think it has a really nice contrast and it just goes, you know, well together. I also wanted to mention how many different surfaces that this actually works on. I love that this really looks like real metal, but it's actually cardboard. And back here we have some more of the oxidized tin pieces. You know, you can think about things you have around your house or thrifted items. And over here we have more of that farmhouse look. And this is just a little ceramic rooster that I did with the oxidized tin. I think it looks absolutely authentic and really, really pretty. Okay, so remember, leave a comment. You'll be automatically entered to win this apron. Good luck to everyone. I hope you love the designer finishes. They're super fun and super easy to use. And see you guys next time on DecoArt's Facebook Live. Bye.